Alright, YouTube. Apparently the last video was too long, so and they could only remember 10 minutes, and apparently it was just too long, so stopped recording. But remember, I was just on my way over here. I'm going to that island right there. But, it's me sailing along my slow little raft. In this episode, I'm actually going to show you how to make a large raft and a sailboat, I guess, would be best and ideal. Because I don't want to make it before I show you guys it. Someone's like, did you steal our water? It was the people over on that tribe back there. But see right here? That brown stuff is dirt, that light brown stuff is clay. And I want 4 clay. Because there's a lot that I can do with clay. Clay is very, 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 very useful. Okay, I think I'll just take that, because I just want to get to the top of this. This is where the water on this island is. You gotta climb all the way up here. Usually if I'm ever gonna stay on this island for a long period of time, which I don't usually do anymore. Well, when I first started playing, that's one of the first islands that I colonized. It was this island and over there. On that island also. And, I just went there because of the materials. But so, I just need some water in the seer bucket. It's a little pool, It's kind of where I started to learn how to make bread and stuff. When it said to put water on the flour, I put the flour in here and it disappeared. Either that or it flung all the way into the ocean. And I was like, well, how do you do this? And it's like, you gotta use a bucket on it. I'm like, you wizard. So, set the clay down. By the next episode, I'll have, good inventory management. And you use the bucket on this to make wet clay. There's a lot I can do with wet clay. Wait, shit. There we go. And I'll just drink the rest of the water, because I'm ditching this bucket here. See a bucket? And now instead, I'm gonna craft 2 wet clay into a tool. It makes a clay container. If I craft 1 wet clay into an item, I get a clay bowl. And I'm just gonna save that piece of wet clay for later on. For when I go mining. So I'm gonna need that to make a oil filtration system. Because you see that brown spot there in the ocean over there and over there in that lake? That's oil. And you need oil to make a lantern. And lanterns give you light when you're in a cave. You're in a dark cave. They're not the only things that give you light when you're in a cave. Torches and, oil torches and crude torches are. And you also need oil for an oil torch, obviously. Wait, where am I going? I was like talking. And I just don't even know where I'm going. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to get shit. Crap. Alright, well, I think I'll go right here. And I'm going to burn this boat. Now, usually when I see boats just in the wild with no owner to them, I burn them because boats just cause lag in the game. At least that's what I've heard. And I could obviously see why, So I just burn them. They're simple to make, at least, a simple raft or something. But I'm going to show you, this is usually my boat building island. For some reason, I just like this to build boats. But, I'm going to show you how to make 2 other boats, which, the other boat's just as slow as a raft, if not slower, because it's bigger. That's the raft I'm going to show you now. And it's just a big attention grabber. I like to kind of keep to myself in this game a lot of times. But, tree stump, hull, like you would normally be making a raft or something, but instead, you make another hull, and then you craft these two hulls together into a item. I'm confusing myself right now, but and then you get a large hull. Craft that into a tool, and then you get a large raft. That's that right there. You place that in the water, just like a normal raft. Floats like one. Oh, there's a storm. I don't think that I showed you what a storm was in this thing here. I may have, but I'm not sure. But that's a storm right there. You see that gray block? Crap, that storm's moving fast. In this direction, too. And just better get this boat burning. There we go. And I don't want to be underneath that large gray thing, because when I am, it decreases my health. But it looks like I'm going to if I want to get this tutorial going and stuff. And I might want to show you what it's like to be underneath that too. So I'll just get this together. And all I really need right now is a hull. And then I can just go back there. Nope. I'll go back here. And these little animals running around, I'll show you a little bit about them too later on. Oh, there you go. Storm's above me. You see that little rain going down on the screen? That's what happens when you're underneath the storm, when you're in a storm. You see my health's going down because I'm underneath it. I'll just, I mean, you can go underneath a tree and stuff, you know, and be safe from this. And it's kind of inconvenient, but, you know, it's just one thing, you know. And right now I'm making 2 hemp. When I make that, I craft those together into a item, and I get a sail. Because, hey, I'm making a sailboat. You can't have a sailboat without a sail. Well, did it start moving that way? Oh, no, it's moving that way. Okay, I see. I see where this is going. But, no, there's a person over there. Yeah, I think I saw him somewhere over on, like, Paradise. Oh, wait, that's kind of cool. I'll actually show you what it's like to try to go on one of these things. It's burning. It starts moving like that. It's really cool. And see, he's got a sailboat. This is what it looks like. Now, I always thought that before I actually really knew what a sailboat was, I always thought that this was a good spot for just, you know, fishing stuff, put a fishing line in there. Well, it's really just to move around here. I know, it's kind of weird, but still. Some people actually burn that part off. But to burn that off and not burn this part, it's kind of tricky. You gotta waterproof then. That's like one of the #1 rules of this game is don't waterproof your boats. Because it just causes more lag. But, you know, hey, it's life. What you gonna do? Let me see how much time left on here. Wow. This has been kind of long. But I still have enough time to make me some seed mush, and that's what the other thing that seeds are useful for, other than planting, is making seed mush. I go over here, take some wheat. You gotta take 2, but you gotta craft them just 1 wheat, and you go for a wheat seed. You can plant these, and I'll show you about planting later on. But before that, I think I want to get into some other stuff. And I'm pretty sure that guy wants to steal my boat. I'm just gonna move over here. This guy doesn't seem like a noob. Saying me, oh wait, that's okay. Yeah, that guy just has a devil face. Seems like a chill guy. No, I don't want anyone to steal my boat! Whatever. Alright, so he stole my boat, no matter. But so clay bowl, put that down, put your wheat seed into it, and you gotta craft it into an item. And you got uncooked seed mush. Put the large leaves down.